my channel. My name's Emily, and for today's video, I'm going to be showing you my daily makeup routine. I call this my no makeup look, just a natural look really, and I don't use a ton of products. I just use like concealer, foundation, contour, blush, eyebrows, eyelashes, and a setting powder, and that's really it. So I'm going to show you guys my whole routine, and hopefully this will help you if you have any struggles with figuring out how to do your daily makeup. Let me know down below if you have any questions, and let's get into this video. So I really love this primer from Stila. They're One Step Correct. So this has green, red, and blue or purple in it, I think. And it kind of like blends all of them to cover any like redness or unevenness on your skin. And so far this is the best color corrector primer that I've found, so I definitely recommend this one. So I only use like not that much. You really don't need a ton. And I use this under my eyes too. I don't use like a separate eye specific primer because I think this one works perfectly well. After my primer, I have been using this Tarte Creaseless Creamy Concealer, and I've really liked this one so far, and they actually send you this little brush when you get them together. That might only be on TikTok. You can head to my TikTok to see that if you want. But so this, I really don't need a ton of it either. So I just do right under my eyes, like so, and any like little blemishes or anything. And you only need a tiny bit of this. I am gonna need to get a darker shade because I'm already starting to get a little bit tanner for summer, you know. As you can see, this is pretty light on my skin. So, and I like to use the brush to blend it in because I think that sponges just kind of soak up all of it into the sponge, and I feel like you end up wasting a lot of the makeup and it doesn't stick as well to your face. So that's why I really like using brushes. I don't really like rub it, I just kind of like dab the brush. And so that's one side. So you can already see the difference here. And I like to go down like around my nose with the concealer too. And that's it for concealer. Pretty good so far. The foundation I've been using is this Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup, and I've been using this for a couple months now, and I really like this so far. I think it has pretty good coverage, and it does actually stay on your face. It doesn't really like smudge or anything. I like to just put some on a beauty blender and then put it on my face with that and just like dab it. And with this too, I really don't need to use a ton of it. For me, it's mostly just like getting rid of any redness on my face. And again, I use a brush. This is from Morphe. Their Lee X Ariel line is what this one is. I'll link below everything that I'm using. And again, I just kind of dab with the brush all the way around my face. And I try to not let it sit on my face before I blend it for too long because I feel like it does get a little bit harder to blend the longer you leave it on your face, which I think is a good thing because that just kind of shows how well it sticks to your face. So once you set it, you should be good to go for a while. Next up, before I get to my eyes and eyebrows and everything, I've been using the Tarte Sculpt Tape Contour. I love this. It's really easy to use too. So with this, it comes out through this little puffy thing and you just dab it. Okay, I need more. So you just like squeeze it and some comes to the top and then you lock it so that if you accidentally squeeze it while you're putting it on, it doesn't like shoot out a bunch more. See? Just like that. I like to do right below my cheekbone and then around my hairline, like so, my jaw, and a little bit around my nose. And it's fine if it looks kind of goofy right now, like I said, because it blends in really easily. So the brush that I use for this is also from Morphe. It's their cream and liquid contour brush. And so I just kind of dab it like that. It looks like a lot right now, but it really does like blend out. And if you use too much, I just go over it with some foundation. And then up here, I just kind of blend this into my hairline. I normally end up using too much when I have to push some out of it again, so let's just fix this really quickly. And when that happens, I just use this like in between my cheekbone and my jawbone. And for my nose, if I use too much, I just put a dab of concealer in the middle right here, and then I just blend that out. I do use a sponge for this part. So next, I only use these when I don't have my eyebrows done. I get them tinted, so I don't really need it right now, but I'll just show you for this video. I use the Brow Microfilling Pen from Benefit, and they are precisely my brow pencil. These two. And this I really like because it has, okay, it's not gonna focus on it, but it's like the microblading lines. So it has 3 little lines, and I just kind of use it to fill in any gaps. And then I use this. It has a brush on the other end too, and I use that to brush it out. I really only use this if I have like a really specific spot that I need to fill in, and that's what I use this for. I almost forgot, I use this blush tape from Tarte. It's their liquid blush, and you only need a tiny bit of this, and it's kind of like a highlighter at the same time. I just like to dab on my cheekbone, and I use the same contour brush to just blend that out on my cheekbone, kind of like a highlighter. I'm gonna just dab it. And then I do mascara last. I use waterproof because I found that it's the only thing that actually sticks to my eyelashes and doesn't come under them throughout the day. So I just put this on. It's the Urban Decay Perversion Waterproof. I've been using this for like years, honestly, and it has not disappointed. So that's my mascara. And then I use this setting powder from Hourglass on my whole face. It kind of like, it shakes out into this little bowl. I hold it over the sink though because it normally comes out a good bit. And then I use this brush from Morphe as well. It's also their MX Aerial line. And then I just use this on my whole face really. Especially if your skin gets oily throughout the day, a powder setting is the way to go, in my opinion. And my face does tend to get oily throughout the day, like no matter what season. And that is it. This is my daily no makeup look, which is just basically natural. Just trying to keep it a natural look, but also still, you know, getting cute. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will have all of these products linked down below if you want to check them out. They have become my staples that I've been using for the past couple months now, most of them. If you have any questions, comment them down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.